Howdy, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you've never been here before. My name is Ariel, and I'm going to be building in The Sims today. I know, shocking. I'm super excited for today's video because I'm going to be doing yet another tiny home build. I know that my last two previous builds were also tiny home builds, but I mentioned this in my last video, and I just really enjoy tiny home builds. I don't know about you guys, but I think that they're fun. I'm able to be super creative with them and sort of do different themes in one video and make it one cohesive thing. I don't know. I just find it fascinating. I think it's so fun. In today's video, I am going to be doing something that's been suggested to me so many times that people have been asking for it, and I like to give the people what they want. With that being said, I am going to be building 3 tiny homes for different DreamWorks movie. This is going to be a part 2 to my DreamWorks tiny home build series. If you haven't seen the first part, I'll have it linked in the description down below for you to watch, but I built 4 tiny homes in that video, and those 4 homes were for Shrek, Madagascar, Kung Fu Panda, and Trolls. Those ones actually turned out so cool. I really recommend watching that video. It was so much fun. You guys have been asking for a part 2, so here I am giving you the part 2. Now that I've got all of that out of the way, I can tell you the 3 movies that I am going to be building for today. So they are going to be The Road to El Dorado, The Bee Movie, and How to Train Your Dragon. If you're not already subscribed, I would love for you to join the party, only if you want to, of course. But if you like tiny home builds, or you just like super extensive creative builds, I don't know, I might be your gal. So that's really all I have to say on that. But anyway, we're just gonna jump right on into it. I'm deciding which one I'm gonna do first. I think I'm gonna do El Dorado first because I feel like I'm gonna want him in the background here because I'm obviously gonna be making a pyramid. I have no idea how that's gonna go, by the way, literally no clue, but that is what I'm gonna do. So I definitely think that would be like a nice backdrop, and then maybe the Bee Movie over on this side, and then How to Train Your Dragon over here. I think this could be really interesting. First things first, I think I'm obviously going to mess with the terrain a little bit. And these are going to be tiny homes, of course. So, of course, like I make them tiny every single time I do this. If you don't know, if you haven't seen any of my previous tiny home builds, I'm pretty bad at making them tiny. What I kind of want to do is make like a bit of a river right here because the whole, I guess, like the path to El Dorado, there's like a stream, like a river. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I haven't watched this movie in years, years and years and years. I really don't remember it. And you know what would be helpful for these videos is if I did watch the movies, that would probably help me out quite a bit before I did the builds. But honestly, when I started filming today, first of all, I wasn't even sure if I was gonna film today, but when I started filming today, when I turned on my camera, I had no idea what type of build I was gonna be doing. So, you know. Wow. I know it looks kind of insane right now, but we'll make it work. We'll make it work. But I think I want to make a stream down the middle. I want like an archway here. Oh, we do have these from Jungle Adventure. All right, we're going to size these up and stick that there. So I'm not going to bring them all the way to the top just because I don't think that I'm able to do that without it like getting unbelievably crazy. I think we'll just do it like that where you'll enter in up here. For my wallpaper, I'm definitely going to want some sort of stone. It's like yellowy. That's the only thing. Like the stone is yellowy. Honestly, I feel like I'll go for that one. I just wish this fencing wasn't so dark. Why didn't they make it in the lighter color? Like that's so annoying to me. What if instead I do this half wall? Yes. Ooh, and maybe these across the bottom. And for my windows, I just need like little tiny windows. I mean, I could do these ones. They just don't really look that great. Okay, I kind of like the look of that, I think. For the shell, that's actually not too bad. And now I'm going to do a ton of landscaping. Okay, so here's where we left off. And you know what I also realized? I didn't tell you anything about this movie if you haven't seen it before. So I'm going to give you a little brief description of what this movie's about so that for those of you who aren't aware, you kind of have a better idea of what it is that I'm actually building. So this movie is about two con men, Kevin and Kenneth, who get a hold of a map to the lost city of gold, which is El Dorado. And after stowing away onto one of the ships of the Spanish explorer Cortez, the pair escapes and eventually do find the city. There, a priest proclaims them to be gods in a scheme to win control of the city himself. Meanwhile, they meet a beautiful girl who helps them in their ruse. I did already show you guys sort of the vibe here of what we're going for, but I need to make sure that there's some gold involved, and I want to make sure that it's also involved in the exterior. So I'm just going to search up gold and see what comes up. We have these like gold bars, and I might just like stick these in some random places. I think I want some sort of patio set over here. I think we'll do maybe one of these. You know what else I really need? I need a map. You know what? I may actually use this instead of the pool. I did a lot of work off camera just so I could kind of get a feel of what I was going for here because I wasn't really sure the direction I wanted to go. So here we have the main tiny home for El Dorado. Obviously, there's still stuff that has to be done. You actually enter in on the second floor. I just added a little seating area here, a little dining room table over here. We've got a hot spring on this side, and then over on this side, I added another little temple thingy, and that has like, I forget what this thing is. It's some sort of lever thing. I put that in there. I also did add a boat and a little map. I think with that, I am ready to move inside. I'm not going to do anything with this, but what I can do potentially is add like some of these things in here. Sure, that's kind of interesting. And it might also be worthwhile to add some lighting. Pretty cool, right? I lit up the area as much as I could. So this is going to be 3 stories high. I'm thinking this room up here maybe will be like a gold room, like a treasure room, and then the rest of this will be like the actual house. Here's the layout. This top room is not usable. Okay, it's so tiny. This is going to be like a treasure room, and you get to that room by entering this ladder here that comes to this floor. This is going to be our living room, entry room, and then you take this ladder down, and this is going to be the main like living spaces. So we're going to have kitchen, dining, a bedroom, and a bathroom. So I mean, I'm looking at sort of interior inspiration, and it is really reminding me of like Jungle Adventure. Literally, I do see like a bluish looking room like this, so we can take inspo from that. We can take some inspo from that. So first things first, I'm gonna need a couch. I do like that. I think that's from Oasis Courtyard Kit. Some columns maybe. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing yet. I feel like I can make this look good. I just need to figure out what I'm doing. I need lots of greenery for sure. And I want some candlelight. So after some additional after some additional cluttering, this is our living room. I think it looks nice. We've got lots of candles, lots of different clutter items, some different gold items, and I did an emphasis on the red, like I mentioned before. Moving on to our room down here. So I think for this one, a combo of the blue and red might be cool. You know, something like this would be kind of cool. I don't know. Let's just see. Let's just see what I can do. Okay. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. There's like a pool up top. So there's like a platform. Hold on. I need to think for a second. If I do like a platform here, what if I do like a pool in the center here? I mean, I guess I could do something like that. I just don't really know. I could also put one up here that's sort of on display. And then I want one of those big wall things, like one of these to go in the back. I like this one, you know? You see my vision? Maybe this is kind of the idea. And then maybe I could do like a small little seating situation over here as well. So that's kind of the plan. So this is kind of what I've come up with in here. It's not exactly what I wanted, but honestly, I kind of just have to make do. I would like to use one of these. I mean, maybe on the sides. We'll see. We'll see. It's to be determined. I do need to pick a dining room table. I don't like none of these tables. I don't know. Okay. I'm just gonna figure it out. I just need a lot of plants. I think that's gonna help me save the day. Why don't I like any of these? Let me get some kitchen stuff before I freak out, okay? I want them to be nice, but I don't want them to be too modern. I could do the Jungle Adventure ones. I forgot we did get countertops for Jungle Adventure. Okay, and then I need a fridge. Maybe we'll put a fridge here, actually. I'll keep you my dirty little secret. Okay, listen, it's not perfect. I'm not certain about it yet, but we're gonna make it work. I'm gonna add these gold bars as well. I'm gonna put like a little seating area over here. I could just do these Jungle Adventure items. These are from the new Love Struck pack. I don't know, they're kind of interesting. What couch shall I do? I mean, we do have this base game one that kind of works, I think. Is that too much red? I don't know. Or do I do a different color? Wait, does this Love Struck furniture kind of match base game? That's a rarity. I think I will do this blue, actually. I like these tables. These are nice with like the red. I hope this ends up coming together. There's no promises here. Ooh, I could maybe do this one. And I feel like I can use this one down here. I love this freaking plant. I've said it several times, but like you can't tell me that's not like a glorious plant. I guess I could do something like that. I mean, maybe we can do that one. Maybe we can do that one. Those are kind of fun, kind of nice. Stick some jewels on here. So far, I think this is looking pretty cool. I think I am officially done with my dining room and kitchen and like kind of second living room. But here we've got our little dining room area. I added this cool little piece here. I think that turned out really interesting. And then on this side, we've got another little seating area. And then of course, we've got just a simple little kitchen. We are going to throw together this bathroom really quick, and then we'll go ahead and do the bedroom. I think we should do the golden toilet. We do have this one, which is nice. That's from Jungle Adventure. This one with something behind it. And I mean, we can always, of course, add a bunch of greenery. All right, maybe that actually. So I finished the bathroom. Here it is. Here's our sink over here. We've got a towel on this side. We've got our swan tub here, and then our golden toilet. And now finally we're gonna move on to the bedroom. I don't mind this one potentially. What might also be cool, I'm like being way too extra with this stuff, but it might be cool to do like a sunken situation like that and like one tick down, you know? I don't know why I need to do that, but I just felt like maybe it might be cool. What do I feel about that? I don't really know. We do have these ones, and it might be cool to do like a blue and a green in here. We do have this rug that was like eaten alive. That's blue and green. Maybe some lamps. Maybe those. There we go. Cute. Very nice. And then of course we're gonna do some hanging plants. All right, and then I also want to add a couple chairs here. Oh, this one has green and blue. That's actually pretty perfect. I kind of like that. It's got my color scheme in it. I think I'm done with the bedroom. We've got our bed over here. We've got our dresser, some side tables. And on this side, we've got this little sunken seating area with a fireplace. And I think this room turned out so cute. I think this whole downstairs area looks really nice. And then up top here, we are just going to create sort of a gold room. I think that's going to be it for my gold room. It's a little random, and actually it might be kind of fun to add like a throne. There's our throne. And with that, that is going to do it for this entire build. We're going to do the final tour, and then we're finally going to move on. All right, here we are in El Dorado, and I think this looks pretty cool. This is the exterior. To the left, of course, we've got this little hot spring, which I think looks really good. And then to the right, we've got this little area over here. So here we are inside of this little house. house or this little temple. It just has this one thing in here. And then over to this side, we've got a little seating area. And then over to this side, we've got a little picnic table. So upon entering, this is what you see. We've got this first little seating area, living room, which I think turned out really cute. We've got a couple chairs and a couch, lots of art on the walls, lots of plants. We've got some gold accents in here and a ton of candles. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's head downstairs. So coming downstairs, this is what you see. I think this room turned out really cool. I was kind of on the edge about it. I wasn't sure how I was feeling about it for a minute there, but I feel like I was able to kind of pull it all together and make it work. This little area over here I think is so cool with the platform. That's where we have our little dining area. I love the little pool here with the fountains on either side. I think that looks amazing. And then of course we've got our seating area over here, which I think looks so beautiful. I think it looks so cool. Over here we just have a simple little kitchen bathroom, super simple. I do love all the greenery in here. I think it's fun. And of course all of the golden touches I think add a nice little touch. Our golden toilet. In here we've got our bedroom. I love the colors in here. I wasn't sure about using this wallpaper, but it actually ended up working out. We have our bed over here with our little chest dressers, and then on this side of course we've got this little seating area with a fireplace, some artwork, again a ton of plants. Last but certainly not least, we have our gold room. This is just their gold storage. It's very sloppy in here. I didn't really go overboard. It's just a room full of different golden objects. And that, my friends, is going to do it for the El Dorado tiny home. Moving on to our next tiny home, I think which one I want to do. Do I want to do the Bee Movie or How to Train Your Dragon? I think I'm going to spin the wheel. How to Train Your Dragon is next, which means Bee Movie is going to be last. So for this house, I'm thinking of something roughly inspired by this. So this is actually an inspired village that was done by an artist, and I think this is such a cool representation of that. I really do like it. That's what I'm going to start by doing, is manipulating the terrain a little more and pulling the water over this way. All right, let's go ahead and start building. For our roofing, it's like a red roofing, so we're gonna do that. And then we're gonna do, I think, a platform out like this. So I realized again that I did not tell you what this movie was about in case you haven't seen it. And to be honest, I haven't seen this movie in years, just like all of them, except for the Bee Movie. I've seen that one relatively recently. This movie is about Hiccup, who is a teenager from the island of Birth, where fighting dragons is a way of life. His progressive views and weird sense of humor make him a misfit, despite the fact that his father is chief of the clan. Cast into dragon fighting school, he endeavors to prove himself as a true Viking, but when he befriends an injured dragon he names Toothless, he has the chance to plot a new course for his people's future. And this is what I've got so far. As you can see, I haven't gotten that far. I know it looks a little funky. These things are supposed to be like these on here. I can only do certain areas. It honestly sucks that I can't paint under roofs. That's driving me absolutely insane. And I definitely think I want to get that dragon lamp and size it up like that. We're gonna add some barrels. Okay, so here's the house. All right, it's been a little bit of a challenge putting this together. I think I like it. We do have some dragons lying around here. We've got a little fishing spot. And I think now I'm going to go ahead and call it for the exterior. Let's go inside. And this is actually a pretty small house. So for the interior, when I'm looking up inspiration, we obviously have where the actual like dragon fights happen. And I'm kind of thinking, would it be cool to sort of do something like this in a basement level and then have maybe something similar to this? This is obviously just concept art, but maybe something similar to this on like the actual interior. We'll see how that plays out. So for the flooring, it just looks like it needs to be a wooden floor. So I can maybe do something like that. Oh, there's even like something like this. Okay, I can do something like this as well. So I can actually do a combo between that and like maybe the log wallpaper like this, you know? We do something like that. Maybe we grab some of these columns here like that, and we add a fireplace. Oh, I could do something like that. Oh, so basically what I did was I created a wall, a little room. I put the fireplace inside the room, and I took a window and I sized it down, because if you don't know this, sizing down a window just creates a hole in the wall. You're able to do what I just did by sizing down a window, and it actually worked out really well. I can make my own mantle. Now I need to figure out a couch. Like, I could realistically use this. Coffee table. I did like this one from, whatchamacallit, Outdoor Retreat. Ooh, you know what I just realized we can use? One of those bear rugs that we just got from the Love Struck pack. This is literally the perfect room for that. If you're gonna ever try and tell me that this is not perfection for this room, like, you can't. You quite literally cannot. So you know what else? I totally forgot that we had these. Like, I did this whole makeshift like fishing pole with those like fish plaques, and I totally forgot that we had these from Island Living. That's exactly what I needed, so I swapped that out. That looks so much better. That one's nice, so we'll use that. I feel like I am gonna just use these ones from Horse Ranch, and I do need a fridge, so I might end up putting a fridge here actually. So we'll do maybe just that one. For dining, we're gonna do, I do like this table for in here. I don't know, maybe something like that. Maybe if I stick that like right there. Lots of candles. We gotta add lots of candles. Okay, I think I'm done with the living, dining, kitchen. So here is the living space. I think this looks really nice. Very nice. Here it is from this angle. Here's our front entryway. Just some, you know, fishing stuff. Also some like dragon stuff. Here's our kitchen. Super small and simple, but you know, I like it. And then of course over to this side, I added a little dragon over here. We've got some pictures on the wall, and then of course a little dining area again with just some fishing decor. Same thing on this wall. So we're gonna go ahead and do our bedroom next, and I feel like I'm just gonna bring in that same flooring. I mean, I could just use this one. Let's pick a wallpaper, and what's interesting is that on the house the wallpaper actually looks like dragon skin, so it might be cool to sort of do like an accent wall like that of like dragon skin, and then the rest maybe like the log. How do I feel about that? I don't know. Maybe if I change my lighting. Change your lighting, everyone. Change your lighting, change your life. And then we'll do a rug. And you know, I could potentially do another one of these, and we can change the color to like this brown one. Let's grab a dresser. I mean, I know I used these in my other build, but I feel like I want to use them again. Okay, I can get down with that little bookshelf back there. I'm into that. Yeah, that kind of works. And I can still do my dresser there because I kind of like that better. I could add another one of these bad boys in here, sized up, maybe even right there. That's kind of cool if I change my colors. Still not sure what goes here though. Like, yeah, that's great and everything. That's really good. Really, really good work. But still not sure what to do with this wall. So didn't help me much. I could put one of these. I finished up the bedroom off camera. So we just have our bed here. I changed the side tables out to these barrels. I realized that was probably a better idea. So I did that. Some stuff on the wall. I added some fish on the wall, some candles, and then over to this side, we just have our dresser and some other random clutter. Of course, this is the bathroom I just threw together super quick. It's very simple because there's not a ton of stuff that you can put in a Viking bathroom, you know? So that is it for this first floor, the main rooms. I'm now gonna go down into the basement and do my dragon fighting pit. Maybe something like this. I'm gonna draw a wall here, and then there's like a couple of archways. Okay, I'm sort of just making my own. It's not gonna look exact. Like some of these, I think I'm gonna add this here, like it's some sort of balcony for people to watch the fights. Okay, that's cool. All right, so I finished up my little dragon pit down here. I obviously, the colors are a little bit off than the one I'm looking at, but I think I did a pretty decent job at getting, you know, it to sort of look like this is supposed to be where dragons fight. So that's that. And I think with that, I am officially done with my How to Train Your Dragon build. All right, guys, this is the How to Train Your Dragon tiny home. I think this turned out so cool. I love that I was able to sort of separate these two worlds, but still somehow make them look cohesive. So over to the left here, we've got several dragons. We've got a nice little fire pit, a bunch of barrels and boxes, and then we've got our little dock right here, a boat. We've got some fish hanging right there. And then, of course, we've got on this side another little dock. Okay, here we are inside living room, kitchen, and dining room. This is supposed to be sort of inspired not only by like the Viking lifestyle, but also like sort of like a fisherman type deal, because this house in particular focused a lot on fishing and fishing gear and stuff like that. So that's sort of what I was going for in here, with obviously touches of dragon here and there. Here's our living room. We've got our dragon picture. We've got our cozy little couch and chairs. Over to this side, we've got some art on the walls, another little dragon, and we of course have our little eensy teensy weensy dining room table. Again, more fishing stuff on the wall. And then to this side, we've got this little table there. And here we've got our little kitchen, which I think turned out super cute. Here's our bathroom. Nothing fancy. Toilet, sink, shower. Here we are in the bedroom. I love the colors I chose for this. And I think it was kind of fun to do for the sake of this video, it's going to be dragon skin. So over to this side, we've got our dresser. We've got some skulls on the wall. Over here, we've got our bed with a bookshelf, lots of clutter. We've got candles, barrels. We've got some swords on the walls and some fish up top there. Here we are in the basement. Again, this is pretty simple. It's nothing crazy because I didn't really have a ton to work with here, but I do have some dragons here. We've got some little blocked off areas for the dragons, and then we've got some balconies. And with that, my friends, that is going to do it for this tiny home build for How to Train Your Dragon. And last but certainly not least, we are going to be doing a tiny home for the Bee Movie. So I'm going to be building the Bee Movie house right here. So for those of you who don't know anything about the Bee Movie, I'll give you a little bit of a rundown. Fresh out of college, Barry the Bee finds the prospect of working with honey uninspiring. He flies outside the hive for the first time and talks to a human, breaking a cardinal rule of his species. Barry learns that humans have been stealing and eating honey for centuries, and he realizes that his true calling is to obtain justice for his kind by suing humanity for theft. With that being said, this is the house I'm going to be building today. This is sort of the interior. Yeah, so I'm going to have to figure out how to make this work. What I do know that we have is that one wallpaper. This one, I hate that roofing. Holy cow, I hate that. Maybe just a platform like that. I don't know if I like anything about this. This has definitely been a little trickier than I originally anticipated, but I think it's sort of coming along. What I'm going to do is there is like a little part on here that's like a glass dome almost. So I'm gonna round this out. I'm gonna do a glass roof here. All right, we're just gonna have to make that work, to be honest. So here's what I have so far. I added a front door here. I added some stairs going up here. And there's also like a car parked up here. So I'm gonna add a car in a second. Okay, and then I do need a pool. Fantastic. How am I supposed to make it yellow? Does that like kind of work? Not really, but it's fine. And then I do need a little bar, it looks like. And it is a rounded bar. And with our new Love Struck pack, we did get a rounded bar. Maybe just this one. I don't really know what else I want to add out here. And I also don't know what I'm doing with this beeswax. But yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with this actually. Maybe I can just add some beeswax in a couple of spots. It looks like blocks of cheese. I feel like for the exterior, that's gonna be good enough for me for right now. Oh, this is small. I don't know why I did not realize just how tiny this house is. Kind of cute and precious though, not gonna lie, but I guess that's the point. It's supposed to be like a tiny home, so can't be too mad at it. Cute. All right, let's pick flooring and wallpaper, and I feel like I have to use my honeycomb wallpaper now that we're inside. I think it would just look better inside than it would have outside. This one, maybe living room over here, kitchen and dining over here. All right, let's pick my furniture. Oh my gosh, how cute is that love seat? It has little like honeycombs on it. Okay, I need to use that. Duh. Ooh, that's kind of cute. I really love this. This is so cute. I mean, maybe I add this outside somewhere. All right, maybe we do this. I like this couch in here. I think it looks cute. For my chair. Oh my gosh, but look at these. They've got the honeycomb. Okay, for a coffee table, I want something round. Something round. Like I could even do that one, or I can do this one. It's got the honeycomb shape, kind of. Okay, maybe one of these grass patches. Sure, we'll do that, right? And I need a kitchen still. And the kitchen has some green, so I could do these ones. I don't mind these for in here, actually, like that. Maybe some flowers on the table here. Maybe with this tree in the corner. Hanging plants galore. Okay, you know what I need? I need those shelves that look like honeycombs. Oh, here it is. Found it. Something like this. I'm into that. I'm gonna use those around that picture. And I may put this in some of these spots here. I like it. So cute. Okay, I'm gonna add those sprays for plants just because I think it's funny. I can maybe do this little basket maybe under here or something. Maybe this orange lamp somewhere. I like that lamp. I have officially finished the entire downstairs and made a couple of changes and added some more clutter. So here we have our living room. I think this looks pretty cute. I love these chairs. And then over here we have our dining room area. I changed out the table to do the one that matches these chairs because I think that looks pretty cute. Our green kitchen, which I really like. And then I just threw together this bathroom. I wanted to throw in some more purple, so I did a couple purple accents in here, and this cute shower. I love that shower curtain. I've never seen that before. Now that I've done that, we are going to head up to our final room in this entire build, and that is going to be the bedroom. Maybe just this one, I guess. Oh, or we can use one of these ones because they kind of have an interesting shape. And then we need a dresser. Ooh, I might have to rearrange a couple things. So maybe bed over here. We're gonna make a closet here. Cute. All right. And then I'm gonna grab some shelves and we'll do a dresser underneath. Cute. I could potentially put a desk here. Okay. I honestly wasn't super sure about what to do with this bedroom, so it's so random. But here it is. We've got our bed over here. I did add a little desk. We've got some pictures of bees from the gallery, and then a little closet space over here and a bookshelf with a little mushroom stool. So that's it for my bee movie house. I did add an umbrella out here and a little fountain as well. I thought that would be cute. Yeah, guys, this is it. We will go ahead and do the final tour. All right, guys, here we are with the final tour. I think this house turned out super cute. I don't know if it's apparent right from looking at it that it's from the Bee Movie. It's a very unique and modern shape, which I think is fun because I don't do that a ton in this game. Yeah, so of course down here we've got a little bar, we've pool area, and then of course we have a another little seating area here and a car. Okay, so upon entering, here we are into our living room. I think the colors in here are so fun. Again, I didn't clutter it too much just because the house is like pretty modern. The fact that this is like not cluttered too much is actually insane. Some of you are probably like, it looks ridiculous. There's so much clutter. What are you talking about? But to me, this is pretty light. I tried to get all of those shapes in here and, add some furniture that sort of made sense. So those chairs were just too perfect to not use. All right, heading this way, we've got our dining room over here with all of our shelves that look like a beehive, which I love. And then, of course, we've got our simple green kitchen. Here's our bathroom. I love the colors in here as well. I'm glad I was able to sort of pull in that purple a little bit more in here. And then here's this side. Lastly, here we are in the bedroom. Again, here's our bed. We've got a desk on this side, some pictures over here, lots of plants, and then the closet on this side. This one was pretty small, but I guess that's the point. It's supposed to be, right? And with that, I am officially done with this entire build. That is going to do it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed watching me build these 3 tiny homes for our part 2 of the DreamWorks series that I've done so far. I had so much fun doing this build. All 3 of these builds are so different from one another, so I thought that was kind of cool to put them together and see what I could do to make it sort of a cohesive build. And as per usual, this build is not very playable. It's all for show, but as far as actually playing in this build with your Sims, you would have to do a ton of modifications. So just keep that in mind if you were to download this. But if you do want to download this, it's going to be on my gallery, which is Ariel V Star. It will be on there along with all of my other builds. So if you're interested in downloading any of them, they are there. Let me know in the comments down below which build was your favorite and what you guys want to see next from me. I personally love tiny homes, but of course I'm open to doing just about everything and anything. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in my next one. All right, bye.